Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope everyone is doing amazing this Wednesday. It's time for this week's real estate market update for Ventura County. Sorry I missed last week. I got tied up, had a bunch of stuff going on. No excuses, right? Okay, so this week we're going to cover the county, Ventura County, and we're going to cover two cities. I'm bringing Ventura into the fold because it was requested, city of Ventura. And I'm also bringing in Thousand Oaks because it was requested. We'll cover those three demographics and the data surrounding. Lots of interesting stuff to discuss today, but I'll try to keep it short, I promise. And then I've got a couple of excerpts I want to put in towards the end. So here we go. We'll start with the county. Forgive me as I look down. And there it is. Let's see if I can get me off the screen. Perfection. I'm getting better at this. Okay. So here's what we got. This is Ventura County, California, Wednesday, September 28th. Coming to us from this data comes from Altos Media, which is provided to me by Consumers Title. And Brenda, thank you. And Ventura County. So check out some of this data. I get asked all these questions every day. What's going on? What's going to happen with the market? And what do you see in trends? And I'm studying stuff like this every day on multiple different channels. And I really like Altos. Okay, so check it out. Median listing price of new listings staying pretty steady in the county. Hope you can see my little cursor there. $925, $949, etc. Price per square foot. The next three pieces of data are the ones I really hone in on, by the way. Price per square foot. Right here is Friday, June 24th. And then we've got a steady, not drastic, but steady decline. Okay, so log that one in, right? 523. Couple that with the average days on market. Going back to June, 57. Can you imagine a year ago? It's probably 7 or 10. And declining. Now we're up to 75. So price per square foot on the drop. Average days on market, 75. And the other statistic I like to keep an eye on, here we are again, June 10th, 28% of homes had a price decrease while listed. Now we're up to 43%. That's Ventura County as a whole. Those three pieces of information to me are substantial. Okay, let's zip over to the city of Ventura by request. I hope you're watching, Phil. Same metrics here. Wait, let me zip back here one thing. I forgot to show the gauge. Still showing a strong seller's market, gauge at 47. And historically, around 30 would be a buyer's market. I think we're trending into a buyer's market now, but that's one man's opinion. Let's get back to Ventura, gauge at 53. Interesting to note that the data here supports that. Okay, let's just start. Median price, new listings, $899. Price per square foot, $575. The county, $523. The city of Ventura, $525. June 10th is what I'm going back to on everything. $593 down to, get in there, you little stinker. $550, and now pretty level at $575. Log that one in. Average days on market, 50. As you can see in the city, it's much different than the county, right? Price decrease, 51%. And that's pretty high comparison to the county at 43%. So log that data in as we head over to Thousand Oaks. By request, here you go, Steve. Median price of new listings, $970. Price per square foot, pretty good little steady worm curve here. I'd call that pretty stable. $523 per square foot. Average days on market, 51. Price decrease, 47. All of them have 1% price increase. I want to meet that seller. Okay, so let me get back up here. This data is so telling and so consistent. And here's what I think. One man's opinion, along with everything that I read and hear from the economists and the market forecasts that I study. I hear the word shift a lot. And for the last 3 months, I've been trying to say balanced, normalized. But quite frankly, shift is appropriate. We're not talking about the 4-speed gate on a Ferrari here. We are shifting. And the reason we're shifting is during the pandemic, the 2-year boom, over 30% appreciation in Ventura County. Take that, starting in April of this year, and start watching those interest rates start to climb, which are now at 7%. the buyers have clammed up a little bit. Well, hard to blame them at 7%, especially after everything we had going on for 2 years. So it's a little bit hard to digest. I get it. By the way, when Lisa and I bought this house 21 years ago, we signed for 7.65%. I told this story yesterday to one of my buying clients to let them know that sometimes that's appropriate, assuming that you'll have an opportunity to refinance down the road, which we did twice. And now we're at 2.75%, which I doubt we'll ever see again, quite frankly. But at the end of the day, we are in a shifting market. We're getting more inventory. We're getting more price decreases. We're getting a longer time on market, and price per square foot is trickling down. Well, at the end of the day, I consider that a balanced market. Now, all of the experts say, nope, we're not in a balanced market yet. Yeah, I'd beg to differ. I think we are in a balanced market. The last two buyers that I was able to help get into contract were the only offer. Go back a year ago, you would have been one of 10 to 15 offers. You'd have been waiving all your inspections and appraisals, so on and so forth. Not the case today. Sellers need to be a little bit more reasonable with the buyers. Okay. So with that said, if you are in a selling situation, probably a life event, need to sell, then you sell. If you're in a buying situation, more than likely a life event, then you buy. But at the end of the day, I think on the selling side, I believe there's going to be more given back to these prices over the next 6 months. We've seen a pretty high percentage of give back from those pandemic gains over the last 6 months, and I believe there's more coming, one man's opinion. So if you're selling and you need to sell, or you have a life event, or you just feel like it's time, I say sooner rather than later. If you're buying, perhaps a little bit of patience is good, unless, again, you have a life event and you have a need to buy a home. That's the end of that. At the end of the day, though, be sure you have your real estate market expert in your back pocket. There are plenty of us out there. Notice I said the word us. I happen to be blessed to work with a beautiful brokerage with well over 200 of them that I respect highly. But be sure that you have conversations, discuss your plans, discuss your goals, and follow this data. Again, if you want to see a different city or a different area, please reach out and let me know. I want to make these customized so everybody gets a piece of the action, but I also want to keep them under 10 minutes. And today I am on a roll. Where am I at here? There's a timer here somewhere. I'm shorter than I usually am, so I'm proud of myself. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and reach out with any questions. You can reach me directly at 805-857-6928. I take text messages at that number as well. You can DM me on one of 6 social channels. You can find me out there anywhere. Just Google my name. And my email address is willieschmeltz@remax.net. Hope this was helpful. Hope you have an amazing Wednesday. The balance of your week is completely blessed. I appreciate you.